Hey, I'm Niva, and this is Destiny Strategy here to bring you all the news I possibly can on Bungie's upcoming game, Destiny. I've uploaded a Halo Red Side game I just played to keep you guys occupied while you listen. Now, there are a lot of videos out there speculating on whether Destiny is going to be the next big game or whether it's going to be a bust. I tend to think, since it's done by Bungie, and they were so successful with Halo, that it has to be a pretty groundbreaking game, because I don't think Bungie would do any less. They have great creative minds over there, and I just think the material and the games they put out are going to be top-notch among the market. They've seen Call of Duty, they're seeing what 343 is doing with Halo right now, and you have to believe that they're going to aim higher than those two games are achieving right now. They've said that the game's going to be social at its core, so hopefully it'll bring back that sense of community that Halo 2 really had. If any of you played Halo 2, most people had their mics in, and you were playing a lot of time with people that you didn't even know, and it was fun, and you got along, or you fought, and it was a rivalry, or your friends, you made new friends, and it was a really big sense of community. There were a lot of videos on YouTube being posted, and now Call of Duty kind of has that community. But nothing will really match what Halo had, in my opinion. So this video specifically is going to be about the 5 factions that were released, or I guess leaked, on Bungie's new game Destiny. No one really knows what the factions mean, why their names are what they are, or the symbols are what they are, but this video is for speculating what these factions could be about. I have no clue. I have no clue if they're going to have different alliances with each other, or some are going to be enemies with each other, or maybe they're all aligned. I'm not sure, but I'd love for you guys to subscribe and leave comments, and maybe we can try to figure out some of these pieces of the puzzle as more information comes along. Alright, so let's start off with FWC. Now, before I start, actually, I'd like to just say one thing about the upcoming game, my hopes and wishes. I'd like to be somewhat similar to Halo, just in the sense that it's a first-person shooter, and it's competitive. I have Halo, I love Halo, can't wait for Halo 5, I'm going to pre-order it, all of that stuff. I even got the limited edition console, don't regret anything, I've been playing this game for so many years now. But I would like for there to be a good skill gap so I can get better at this game, because I do want to provide you guys with the best strategies and tips I can. So, that's the first thing. Now, I'll continue on with the factions. We got FWC, which has been speculated and probably does stand for Future War Cult. The reason that we believe it stands for this is the domain name futurewarcult.com was taken out the same day that the other factions were, and I'll get onto those later. But that domain was taken the same day that all the other faction domain names were taken. So most likely it stands for Future War Cult, and that's what I'm going to work with. Obviously what we think we know about Destiny so far is that there is a war going on between the last planet on Earth and the aliens. We don't really know much about the aliens, and then there's the Protector, this huge ball in the sky. So Future War Cult, obviously there's a war going on, it's a cult. It might be really tight-knit group of people, that's what I'm getting from the word cult. Future, they could have advanced technology, I don't know, but when I kind of think of Future War Cult, I'm not thinking of very organized faction. I'm thinking more of a ragtag army that's very dedicated to their cause, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. Their symbol is FWC, and I believe the colors are blue, red, and yellow. Actually, the symbol kind of looks like a soccer team. I think it's pretty cool. I have it as my background on my Twitter. I'm excited to see who they are. I like the name. They could be my favorite. I don't know. I don't want to pick a favorite until I see all of them, because I'd like to really check out maybe if they have different weapons. They said that they have different locations. So if you guys could help me speculate on whether you might like this type, or what do you think they're going to be about, I'm not sure. So I'm excited to find out, though. The second one is Dead Orbit. Now, Bungie has said that this is going to be a space game, similar to Halo, I guess. But so I guess that's where you can infer orbit comes from. Dead orbit? Not really. Can't really put anything together with that. Dead orbit. Not entirely sure. I know the symbol is a couple of rings put together, one large orbit with a weird symbol in the middle. Sort of looks like an F or a slight curve. Not entirely sure what it means. If I had to guess, and it's completely guessing, dead orbit to me would be more of the space fighters, I guess, just from the word orbit. There is a picture I'll try to post that has one of the players inside of it looks like an aircraft. So there might be some space battles in the campaign, or however this game goes. I'm not sure if it's MMO, FPS, whether it be. So I'm thinking they might be aircraft based. Not entirely sure. I'm sure there'll be land units and all that stuff. But dead orbit, that's what I'm just kind of thinking. Maybe they inhabit a dead place, a place that's deserted. Not sure. The next one is Seven Seraphs. This one sort of looks like a wing with the number 7 in the middle. It's black, just like dead orbit, and it looks like a pretty organized faction. Now, definition of seraph is a type of celestial or heavenly being in Abrahamic religions. So I'm thinking these might be zealots, is what we're dealing with here. This would be exciting, because if they're fighting for not only to save the last planet on Earth, but also fighting for their religion, you know they're going to fight hard, and it's going to be a very fervent cause, zealous cause. So I'm excited to see them. The next one we have is New Monarchy. This obviously is probably a very structured regime. Their symbol is very clean cut. It's a red background, white triangle, little slashes in it. I'm thinking maybe that this might be the leading faction in the game to start off. Maybe they are the monarchy, and maybe people are trying to overthrow them. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm intrigued by this. Their symbol looks very nice. I like it. The red really stands out. It's a good symbol. It looks like it would go good on flags and all that. The fifth one is Osiris. Osiris really, I think this one really could be cool. Osiris is an Egyptian god, originally. He is usually identified as the god of the afterlife. So these guys also might be very religious. Religion might play a big part in this, like a lot of other games. You have games such as Skyrim and even Halo, especially. The Covenant, very zealous. So Osiris is an Egyptian god. The symbol actually kind of looks Egyptian. It's like an all-seeing eye. It's yellow. And I think it could be very cool. I like the colors. If I had to pick one just based on the flag, I would probably go with, right now, I would probably go with Future War Cult. I do like it. It's simple, FWC, doesn't even spell it out. It just looks very streamlined. But tell me who you guys would pick. Right now, if you had to pick one, who would you pick? Why? What do you think they're going to be about? I have no clue. Really excited to find out. In March, a lot of information is supposed to be released about the game, so hopefully we get an inside peek at that and can really kind of put together these puzzle pieces we're getting. So, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Let's all try to work together and get excited about this game and figure out what it's all about. Hopefully it's a revamped Halo-type first-person shooter. Really blows us away. Alright, thanks for listening. This is Niva. Peace out.